Yeah,
where their back is against the wall. They're not as experienced in this situation when it comes to, fighting from behind. If Evolution is going to make their comeback, they need to they need to gain all the momentum on this map. Whether even if they stalemate the first hill later on, they need to have those. They need to win their 1v1s, their gunfights, their teamwork, their communication needs to be on point. They need to know when to rotate off the hill, and this is a huge map. Not only if they lose this map, they're out, but if they start off slow, not only is their back against the wall, the nerves are going to start getting into them, and they need to come out firing from the beginning, in my opinion, if they're going to come back not only in the map but in the series.
So they need to really initiate a good confidence booster here. They need to swiftly win a hill, take a lead, set up, and then feel good about themselves. If they never get that space, they're not going to do that great.
As you say that, it looks like a member from the Locust is just sitting in spawn. I don't really know the deal, but maybe it's a hidden strat, make him come out late, but you see the normal 3-1 from both teams. COG team getting bow, Locust team getting the one shot. They got an early cap, but this is where Shro getting the initial kill. They need to let Blackout do work with the bow and have somebody else sitting there, but Rayzilla with the frags, unable to connect with anything. Right now, this is just going to be a little bit slow. Affliction has all the momentum right now. They have map control. They have
Power
everything.
weapons.
As Rosato's pushing the 1B and getting it. So they have map control.
Oh, that's a stick!
Everything going in their favor. But as I say that, Blackout getting a kill on Rosato. And if I'm Affliction, they need to get this bow control while they have the man advantage. But soon they're going to spawn.
Yeah,
Yes, because everyone is back alive.
Oh, they spawn right there behind the one shot. Unfortunate for Rayzilla. Is he going to be... No, he's going to leave, stay alive, make sure he's got the ability to help his teammates.
Evolution, even though they're going for the cap, they need to keep control of that bow. They need to make sure he's not getting pushed, and somebody is getting pushed at the bow. And this is a very huge fight. Dynamize was able to win over Creed right there. I do like that. So the hill... For those of you who don't know, the hill rotations, it is never going to go blue box. So Donatello Silling Boo, I don't necessarily agree with that, but I don't disagree. It is never going to blue box. As we say that, the next hill is going to go over to the Torque Bow.
Yeah. On the corner of my screen, it was like next, and it was pointing to where the blue box was. And I'm like, no.
Now, for those of you, a little knowledge right there, 100%, a million times over, it will never go blue box after the initial hill. So... Dynamized entire game since the start. He held it down on Torque Bow. I like what I'm seeing out of him, and this is where the momentum could start to shift. As Shro picks up a kill on Rosato, Shro just needs to stay alive right here as he does have the man advantage. I do like what he's doing with the Lancer Fire, forcing that member of the Locust team back down the steps. But on the other side of the map, we got a huge push from the Locust team. Creed taken down by Dynamized. Blackout and Rayzilla trade. Yep. I don't necessarily not like that. Blackout's going to spawn somewhere else. There's Hill is only going to go in two spots. It's either going to go Tiki or Blue from here. If I'm Blackout and Shro from that spawn, I am going to get one of the both, if not both, those next two positions. Shro needs to back up and hold the Tiki. I don't know. He's rotating the bow, but even if the Locusts take this, they still will have position over the next hill.
Oh man, this is the Lancer Fire is getting out of hand right now. But you know what? Affliction is not Affliction, excuse me. Evolution is winning those trades and winning that positioning. Oh, and the one shot is in play right now. We haven't seen the one shot really being utilized in a while. Look at that laser. Oh, trying to get the pixel on Dundamized, misses it. Haven't seen that thing been picked up in a while. And now it's
a big 1v1 on the other side of the map. Rosato and Blackout had a 1v1 inside of spawn on the blue side. And because of that 1v1, Blackout lost it, and Affliction got the entire hill control right now. It is 3v3. Actually, 4v3. Right now, they need to get some kind of push. A huge flank by Blackout. As he died, he probably spawned right back there. Rosato didn't block that spawn, which helped Blackout spawn there. And this is a huge push. Flawless Boomer needed to take that a little bit slower. But the fight's going on. Dynamize getting another kill. I like the way Dynamize is playing right here. Even though he did get stunned, he backed up. He has an active Lancer. This should be an easy down on Creed. And a meat grab. I don't like.
Should be. Whoa, yes. A little risky with that roll forward right into him, but he was reloading luckily. And now Evolution is going to have control of this hill in just a moment.
He needs to stay alive, and he does. But another 1v1 right there. Rayzilla pushing Dynamize. Dynamize with the meat, staying alive. But that up A. You know, it failed a little bit as Rayzilla gets the kill. This is where if I'm the Locust and or the COG team, you got that cap, you need to start breaking out, fighting for the next hill. The hill is going to be on the other side of the map, probably the other ramp, but it could go Tiki as well. As it looks like the Locust is going to have all the opportunity to get the next hill.
They're gonna catch up. All that work that Evolution was putting up forward is gonna be shattered now on this hill. Like you said, like we said at the beginning, that confidence booster for Evolution was there. They had the lead. They were able to have some breathing room and make some plays. And now the pressure is on as they head over to Tiki.
I Dynamite right there, spawned in the back. Unnecessarily. I don't even know if he knew Rayzilla was there since Rayzilla wasn't really moving. But Rayzilla was there. He had the perfect flank. Rayzilla heard him at the last second, caught Dynamite off guard, and just now they have control. This is great. This isn't too bad a positioning for Evolution if they're able to come out on top. Blackout trading downs with Rosado. Creed able to pick up the kill on him, but there's another guy down in there. Flawless Boomer. If Flawless Boomer can get up, stay alive, and spawn for a while, this could be big.
I'm going to take a look at the overhead map so everybody can see the positioning right now as Affliction is pushing out from their spawn. And wait, do they know that there's someone back there? Do they know that Boomer is just hanging out waiting for an opportunity? I don't know if
they should.
They do now. They do now.
Creed initially downed him and had to go save his teammate, so Flawless Boomer is able to tap up. But right here, Flawless Boomer's not getting a break, and they're going after 30 seconds. They need to set up on the Torquebo side of the map because the hill is going to go to one of the ramps.
Ooh. Creed just winning that push there, and there's actually a break. Let me get over there. It's impossible for me to stay on the people that stay alive on this map. So Affliction keeps the hill, cleaning up the advance coming from Evolution. We're going to have our new hill being set up real soon.
I do believe it's going to be where Blackout's going to be, but it could be the opposite ramp. And as I say that, it is where Blackout's going to be. Yep. Blackout's job right here is to stay alive. Regardless of what happens, stay alive.
Stay alive and
pushing down
advance,
into him. Has both players full red, but it looked like a little bit of a team down from Flawless Boomer. Rosado full red. This is Evolution's chance. Both players are full red. Getting stunned by the box. Huge heads up play. I don't know if they meant that, but they stunned both players. But Creed getting a kill and Rayzilla getting a double kill with a torque bolt.
Wow, that doesn't happen. That does not happen.
Huge play.
Unfortunately, I did not get the first-person point of view on that one because I was trying to ghost cam around all the smoke mayhem. And now Affliction is running away with this. They are within winning territory here with the points on the hill. And Evolution is going to really need to descend on this point. They just spawned at the Tiki, but they're going to have to contend with Affliction spawning at the one-shot. And it's not looking good. They're not going to get in there fast enough. There's definitely easily another 20 points being added to their score.
It's do or die. Blackout's going to need to get this break because Flawless Boomer is in a tough situation going down. This is all up to Blackout and Schwo
they didn't
here.
even know.
Blackout ran to the hill and it didn't get the break.
Yeah,
right there. Going
if you're not host, you got to sit that hill.
If I'm Rosado, I don't need to push this hill. This is where Evolution needs this hill. They need to keep Affliction off the hill. So if I'm Affliction, I'm not playing for necessarily to get the hill, but play for kills and then get the hill. You only need 10 seconds. It's a huge margin. It's a big fight by Schwo. Schwo needed to win that.
Well, there's a break. There's still 13 seconds. No, there's 18 seconds on that hill. Blackout able to clean up the advance. And all right, so they have this hill. And now this is it. This is it right here. The movement from the teams, the spawns, the awareness, and the scuffle
on the way to the
opposite
next ramp. So they need to keep torque control. It's going to go to the opposite ramp. If I'm Affliction, I don't need torque control. I just need 10 seconds on the hill. As I say that, you see Rosado trying to go to the other side, maybe cap up. 6 seconds. It's going to dwindle down to maybe 4 by the time he caps it. But with Blackout there holding him off, neither player needs to die in this situation. I don't agree with what Blackout did. He just needed to stay alive and keep torque control.
Now we're here playing for the next hill. Evolution is already there, and they've actually won a really good amount of fights. So they have control of the map. They're going to have to just deal with 2 members for now. Oh, never mind. They've been torqued, so now it's kind of even with this push coming down to the hill right now. There's the cap from Blackout. He needs to win against this torque, and he's going to get down, and now he's taken out. That's not what they needed, and I'll call the match on this one.
It's all up to Schwo. It's all up to Shro. He does have time, but only if he's gonna make it there with the disrespectful team kills by Rosado. But no, Shro comes up a little bit short.
Didn't even care. So that's a 3-0 for Affliction. Evolution is going to have to sit out now as they get knocked out of the Invitational. And Affliction's going to fight their way out of the loser's bracket.
Even though Evolution lost a couple of times on Hotel, I saw on Old Town even, it just seemed like their communication and themselves